Next up on Nick at Night, Weeknight with Muller. Then two random shows that Nick at Night just happens to get the last minute. That's all coming up right now on Nick at Night. Yes. From the YouTube update. I'm really calling you. What's up, my grasshoppers? Alright. I think we got the audio back, folks. I'm sorry about the mishaps that took place last night. But some things happened that made the audio, quality of the microphone dip a lot. But I fixed it, and it's all good. Also, let's get on the Shoutout Spotlight winners. Specs by Kevin, this fan edits, Outstanding this animations, Red Desire team, this podcast advances this discussions. Yetney Pente Show, who used to do reactions, but now he's moving on to vlogs and other stuff. Lex Books of his gameplays, The Golden Fire with his fan edits, and Wine Split Up and Unc's Radio Jingles channel with all things radio jingles and whatnot. Also, special thanks to Angel Dragon for coming up with the theme song, and Power 9 for being vigilante, as he has been for 2 years now. Alright? We got a lot to get to, and so little time, so it's time to see what's up. See what's up right now. Alright, tonight we're going to see what's up with Meryl Streep, an actress who everyone seems to know. Of course, she does not care. She actually hated Dustin Hoffman because of his insults. Why didn't he get fired in 1979? Whoa! Alright, check this out. She has won 177 awards. And she also makes $20 million a movie. Now, really, how were you able to get that deal? I mean, seriously, that is a really massive deal. I can't even get that here. And that's saying something. Oh, man. Times like these, I'd say, it's great to know that MP and the Pink Cat are here, because it's time for another top 8 list. Let's go! Top 8 list time again. Here we go. What's tonight's category, boys? Tonight's category: Top 8 Meryl Streep movies that will never work. Number 8, Jump Out. Number 7, Skunky. Number 6, The Pits Stay Here. Number 5, We Got the Funky Chickens. Number 4, Where Are the Elephants? Number 3, Who Smelled the Cheese? Number 2, Monkey Juice. And the number 1 Meryl Streep movie that will never work: Did You See a Shark? Oh, my goodness gracious. And you say we don't have some of the best jokes in the business. Thank you very much, boys. We got more after this. You're still watching Weeknight Update on YouTube and on Nick at Night. Now, here it is, your Violent Night. I'm better than you!
There's great TV pleasure at your command. you need carpeting at your house, don't go out to shop. Keep warm, save your gas, and call Empire at 588-2300. We're the people who come to you. And we've got the carpeting you want in stock, too, so we can install it in just a few days. And with credit, you won't make an installment payment for 60 days. And don't forget, with 2 rooms or more, you get a Bissell shampooer free. That's my company, Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
Call right now.
That was Scott and the Boys, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing tonight, Ed? I'm doing fine. How about yourself? I am well. Thank you. I got the audio back. Got everything working smoothly again. All good. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Positive vibes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And you know what that means? Talking time? You got it. Let's roll.
Let's talk about it.
1808 BBC before the common era. Chickens and Lickens came together. At first they were rivals, but then their desire to talk really put everything into perspective for the two of them. And ever since then, 808, 804, the AM, PM, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, and all times of the day, they have performed this particular song. What is the name of that song? How does that go? Talking time, English, French, talking time, the only joke was that. Hey, Rico, you alright? Alright, that was Rico. 1, 2, 1, 2, back and forth, whatever. Now, we're talking about Meryl Streep. Now, you've probably noticed her in the movie entitled Kramer versus Kramer, in which she co-starred with Dustin Hoffman. Now, this took place in 1979. However, that film almost didn't happen in the first place. For those of you who don't know, Kramer versus Kramer, it's a story about Ted Kramer and his wife Joanna as they went through a divorce. Ted is an advertising executive who works too much. And Joanna thought that he spent more time with his job than he does with her, so he decides to leave her. They go through difficulties, many difficulties throughout the movie, but they end up on good terms. And the couple's son Billy is a major part of the film as well, as he ends up being the person who brings them back together. Long story short, I was backtracking there for a moment. But anyway, Streep opened up, recently about what it was like to actually work alongside Dustin Hoffman. And she said that in the scene during which Hoffman's character was supposed to be slapped by Streep's character, though the slap was meant to be fake, but he did it anyway. And apparently it crossed a line. She said, "You see the slap in the movie? Well, it was overstepped." And to be quite honest with you, I actually agree with her because a man slapping a woman, that's pretty bad. Actually, that's awful. That is the worst thing that anybody could have done. Well, one of the worst things that anybody could have done. But still, it could have been nicer and everything else, And he could have at least gone to the directors and the writers of the movie and work something out. Change some things a little bit. Oh, and there's something else. Like he also said that she needed to stop carrying the flag, for feminism and just act the scene. I'm like, really? Really? If the Me Too movement had existed back then Dustin Hoffman should have been in handcuffs by now. He should have been in handcuffs. No, he should have been in handcuffs. He should have been in prison. And he should have been long gone. And of course, everybody knows that he is highly difficult to work with. Well, Meryl, I'm glad that you stood up for what's right. I just wish that you would have done that in 1979 when the movie came out. Now, despite that, Meryl Streep is a lot more successful than Dustin Hoffman is. All right, case in point. For all the awards that she has been nominated for, and she was nominated for 368 awards. She won 177 of them. Now that is big, but this is interesting, alright? According to this article, true story, she typically earns $20 million a movie. $20 million a movie. Now, for those of you who don't know what $20 million looks like, take, what you make, during your regular job or whatever, right? And then you add 20 million on top of it. Take what you're already making now and then add 20 million on top of it. That's basically what she's making. Although she has accepted lower salary for projects that she is very passionate about and or to receive a cut of the revenue once said film is released. So there's that. Now, she is also an advocate for equal pay. In other words, everybody has to get an equal slice of the pie. The same slice of the pie. In terms of money. What you're saying, that men are getting a lot of money, but the women weren't, and things like that. It's pretty much almost the same thing all the other places in the world. In terms of the workplace. It's crazy, isn't it? Despite what you may think about Meryl Streep. That her speeches are this way and yada yada yada. You know what? Look. Alright. Some of her points, were actually well said and really well thought out. And on top of that, look. Alright. Meryl Streep doesn't really care so much about, what is going on in the world of Hollywood in terms of, the biggest parties or things like that. But she desperately cares about, how people are living. And she also cares deeply about what she can do to make sure that everybody gets what everybody deserves or needs or whatever. Alright? Bottom line is Meryl Streep is actually pretty decent. Okay, that is it for another edition of Weeknight. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. That's the news. I'm out skis. Bye.
There's great TV pleasure at your command. Hello out there from TV land. Nick at Night brings it home to you.